Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Trash. Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available summer 3000 BC, the album, Dad, Shimmy Shimmy, AF. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Beast! Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know, dun 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 dun, it's James Charles' fault, dun 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 dun. But I know, bum 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 bum, it's Colin Ballinger's fault. Beast! Bum 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 bum, but I know, bum 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 bum, it's Manny MUA's fault. Beast! Now that song ain't never gonna get old, okay? That ain't never gonna get old. Listen, Linda. Okay, y'all are probably like, oh, Lord. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Squid, you remember that? Whoop. Swoop. That's Colleen Ballinger. That's her biggest fear. Swoop. Anyway, y'all are probably like, why is Peter singing about the spirits? He's been sober for so long, you know, and things like that. Well, hey, how are you? I'm good. She stopped. She goes, how are you? Y'all are probably asking, why is Peter singing about the spirits today, the margaritas and things like that? I like to think that Margaritaville, well, we all know Margaritaville is like when you've been, it's when you've been drinking too many margaritas and you done got the booze poos, okay? We done been knowing that for years and years and years, okay? But here's the story. So, my neighbor across the street was talking to my neighbor next door, and so there's always people congregating right now in front of my neighbor's house, and so I'm like scared to death that her dog's gonna start barking like crazy, and so I'm like trying to talk real fast over all these people talking. Do you see it? Just keep it moving, folks. Just keep it moving. Okay, just keep it moving. So anyway, and now they're looking at me real rude because these are two women I've never seen in this neighborhood. They're like, keep it moving. Yes, keep it moving. Welcome to Peter's studio right here on the front porch where I asked permission from my neighbors. So she was talking to my neighbor across the street, and so I went out and I said hi to them. And so my neighbor next door, since she is retired, one of the things that she loves to do is she likes to thrift old furniture, and then she repaints it and she repurposes it. And it's absolutely beautiful, right? And so she sits in her garage with the garage door open when it's like a little cooler outside, and she's got her dog out there, and with like, you know, bowl of water, and he just like sits next to her. It's so sweet. But then she plays music in her garage, and so I said to her, I said, do you care if I film a video on the front porch? I don't want to like bother you. I said I can go inside and I can film if it's going to bother you. And she goes, do you hear all them people talking? Did they ask me if they could have conversations while I was filming them damn video? No, they sure didn't, but I asked them, didn't I? Anyway. See, I'm the good neighbor. That's why I should be HOA president, okay? Listen, fuck that. I don't even need to be HOA president, okay? Because I am HOA president. I am the HOA mafia king. They don't even know it. I am running this shit, right? See, I tell them girls, I said, keep it moving, keep it moving. Guess what? They looked at me with them rude faces, and guess what? They kept it moving. We know who runs this neighborhood, okay? And it ain't Boo Radley. It's me all day long. Boo Radley's just my assistant. So anyway, so she's sitting in her garage and she's painting, and I said, hey, I said, do you care? I mean, I get along with all of my neighbors so well, right? And I said, hey, I was going to film a video on the front porch. Do you care if I film? And she goes, no, but like I'm playing music. Is it going to bother you? I go, yeah, but I'm going to be like yelling and shouting and cussing. Like, that's different than music, right? And she was like, no. She's like, I love when you film your videos. It's so funny. And I said, okay. And she goes, but my music's not going to bother you, is it? And I said, I can't even hear your music. And so I stepped in the garage, and she was playing a little Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett, right? Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know, bum 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 bum, it's Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's fault. Please. Then I'm walking back the other way. Hey! Oh, okay, they didn't even want to say hi to me because I kept telling them to keep on moving. She didn't, not a thing, not a thing. I guess I won't be getting their votes in the HOA rundown. So anyway. But listen, Linda, okay, I have been sober for 28 and a half years, and so, no, I know y'all are like, this is so weird that Peter's singing about margaritas and things like that, you know. Margaritaville is where it's the next day, okay? Margaritaville is where you've done made a bunch of mistakes, and, you know, it's like my friends in recovery, there's this old-timey saying that when you go to a bar and you hook up with somebody because you're so drunk. See, now these women, see, like, this is what I'm talking about, okay? These women, we need to kick them out of the HOA, okay? They've been causing all kinds of problems, disturbing my neighbor dog and all kinds of stuff, okay? And what do? They know I'm filming a video on this front porch, and they just keep on walking back and forth and back and forth. Keep it moving, ladies. Keep it moving, okay? This ain't no amusement park. This ain't no amusement park, okay? I had to stop the video because the dog got barking so loud because them rude people kept on walking by and bothering them and all kinds of stuff. We don't even know them people, okay? Why are you walking by our house 50 times? Rude. Rude, 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 rude. Anyway, okay? But listen, just because I'm sober, Linda, okay? Listen, Linda, just because I'm sober don't mean that I can't, you know, like the songs about the spirits and things like that. I used to love when I was a kid. I didn't even know what it was. I used to roller skate in my driveway. Pass the Ducci from the left-hand side. Pass the Ducci from... I didn't even know what Ducci was, okay? I didn't know. I mean, I'm like 7 years old roller skating in my driveway, okay? So I'm past the Ducci. I didn't know what Ducci was. I didn't know what Mary Jane was. I didn't know what no pot was. Or we didn't call it weed. We didn't do it by the grams. Well, I don't know what they did when I was 7 years old. But when I started smoking the Ducci, we didn't call it no Ducci back then, okay? I'll never forget... this is kind of funny. I'll never forget sitting in treatment, right? Here's Peter, 22 and a half, smoked so much pot, okay, like throughout the day. I was so stone sober throughout the day because I smoked so much pot, right? I had this one hitter, you know, with a dugout that looked like a cigarette. Do you remember those? But they were metal on the end, so everybody knew that they weren't cigarettes. But anyway, I was so proud of that thing. I thought that was... Now they got these people got whole businesses where they're charging $10,000 for a glass blown bowl and bong. You all lost your damn minds, okay? Just get high. Just roll it up in some paper and get high. You're gonna get the same thing. You don't need them $10,000 bowl. You're wasting your damn money, okay? You're wasting your damn money on all that stuff, okay? And I am telling you as a verified drug addict of the world, you're wasting your money on these ridiculous you're just gonna get high the same way, okay? You figure that out later, okay? You trust me. When you look back on your life and you go, fuck, I done spent $100,000 on some glass bowls and bongs, you'll realize, okay, I don't wasting my damn money. Even if sobriety ain't the thing for you, don't be wasting your money on all that junk. It's stupid, okay? But anyway, I remember this. Not my main counselor, but we had this one counselor that, like, would come in and do, like, and I don't know, she was about, at the time, like, 65-year-old hippie, okay, with them long skirts, and, you know, armpit hair, the whole 9 yards, all that kind of stuff. Listen, I ain't judging, I'm just describing, okay, and that's who she was. You know, her hair was like, you know, down to her ankles and all kinds of stuff and real frizzy. And she's like, hey, how are you? Like, we're all about love and all that kind of stuff. And we're sitting there. And I was kind of like, oh, I kind of love some hippies. Like, I was a hippie, you know. And I'm kind of like real into this. And I'm like, oh, I think she's kind of real cool. Until she said this one thing and I will never forget. She's like, yeah. And she like tossed her hair back. And she's like, you like know when you're like real high on the sticky icky? And I'm like, what the fuck's a sticky icky? I was like, no, girl, okay, don't be trying. This is like Jaclyn Hill trying to relate to somebody about pooping or going to the grocery store, okay? I'm like, who is this hippie talking to us about some sticky icky? We don't use them words today, okay? It's like when I say pot, you know, and all the whole younger generation goes, oh, you mean weed? And we sell it in grams today. I'm like, well, I ain't buying it, so it don't matter, okay? Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. But I know, dun 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 dun, it's Jaclyn Hill and Trisha Paytas' fault. Here's an OG drama. Listen, okay? I already know, like, I done scripted some notes. Here, I'm just going to read you my notes right now, okay? Here are my notes, first of all. My notes say, Jeffree Star versus James Charles versus Shane Dawson. Okay, today we're going to do an old school drama video. I do script these notes out, true story, okay? Today, we're going to do an old school drama video. It's going to be about the fact that people keep on wanting to say, you're so jealous of Manny MUA. Like, oh my God, you're so jealous. Oh my God, you're so jealous of Trisha Paytas. Oh my God, you're so jealous of all these people. You want what they have. Oh my God. Yes, I want vapid, superficial lives surrounded by people that don't really care about me. Please, can I have that? Coco never meant it to be this way. If any of you know what comedian that's from, let me know in the comment section below. Okay. This one goes out to all those saying I'm real jealous, okay? Attitude check! Fuck you! Okay. This is probably another video that's gonna just piss some people off, and to be honest with you, I really don't give a fuck, okay? And this video is so lame in comparison to all the other videos that I am making, so I know that there are people out there that are like, I can't believe he's talking about Shane Dawson! Shane Dawson hasn't done anything horrible. Listen, Linda, okay? I just done watched that Swoops 3 hour and 39 minute interview with Josh David Evans, okay? Let's just be for real. Okay, he got called out. Shane Dawson ain't no saint, and I've been knowing it for years. He talks shit about everybody. He talks shit about people to me. He's talked shit about other people to other people. He's talked shit about me to other people. Shane Dawson is the most unloyal, untrustworthy person on YouTube. Period. End of story. Okay? And really, to be honest, I think the real reason, and don't come for me, I don't really care, okay? This is my opinion on a public figure, okay? Is, you know that whole thing that he does, have you seen that? Where Rylan has to get on his hands and knees and push out a fart? I think that's the only reason they're together. I think Shane Dawson gets off on that or something like that. I don't know, that, maybe, I don't know, Rylan knows how to pick out the best mini bar in a hotel or something like that, because he's just real down with the mini bars. But anyway, before I get into that, I just want to say, you know, listen, Linda, I ain't no Mr. Beast, okay? Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know, it's Mr. Beast's fault. Mr. Beast, okay, like, this whole James Charles thing is getting so weirdly, like, Mr. Beast follows James Charles, okay, and I know y'all out there are like, I follow doesn't make an endorsement. Hairs. Anyway, you know, it's interesting how you guys that defend these people use, like, that both ways, okay? That, like, when you want to say, like, somebody is being supportive of somebody, well, they follow them, so that must mean that they're being supportive of them, right? But, like, if they follow them and they're not a good person, you're like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, the excuses that you guys use to get your face... I mean, do you think I don't see that when I sit on the other side and I read the comments, which I do. I read every single comment. And I've watched this go down for 7 years. You super fans, literally, the excuses that you use to get your favorites out of things are the examples that you use to come for other people. I mean, it's ridiculous. You guys are the biggest hypocrites in the entire world. Yep, fucking said it. Said it. Sorry, hypocrites. I've been called every name under the sun since I came for Raw Beauty Christie. You know what? Raw Beauty Christie, it's been 2 weeks. Shannon still spoke about this. And listen, at this point, don't come to me and say, you're demanding a video from her. I ain't demanded shit from that girl, okay? I don't give a rat's fucking ass if she ever comes out in a video and she wants to ruin her career. Raw Beauty Christie's lost 10,000 subscribers over this. That's on her, okay? She didn't have to take my advice. Don't come out and talk about it, Christy. I think this is working aces for you. Don't, okay? Don't come out and talk about it. Don't say anything about it. I think your plan right now of posting smiley pictures and bird pictures and squirrels in your Zach and Christy channel, and you not posting anything, okay, except for that latte look on your Raw Beauty Christy channel, I think that's working fantastic for you. Now that entire video is flooded, okay, with comments of people saying, Christy, I've loved you for years. Christy, you've come out and you've talked about all these other controversial issues, but you won't talk about James Charles. Christy, are you really willing to die on the hill of James Charles, your career? Christy, why won't you come out and talk about James Charles? Christy, what does James Charles have on you that you won't talk about it? Listen, it ain't me anymore, okay? Now on this video it fucking is, because it's a good point. But, all her fans are asking her to speak about it. Okay, now when you got thousands of fans asking you to speak about something, and you don't speak about something, why are you being silent? Are you complicit in something? Or is there something that you got a part of this in? When it would be so easy just to come out and be like, yeah, I was doing the wrong thing. I don't want to do the wrong thing anymore, so I unfollowed James Charles. I'm going to do better now that I know better. I mean, listen, that's 10 seconds, okay? People keep on saying, you're scripting Christy's apology. First of all, she ain't coming out with no apology, okay? I done scripted it for her about 16 times, just as a suggestion. She wouldn't take it. And this is what I love, right? Y'all demanding Christy to come out and talk about this. You guys are demanding that Christy come out and talk about this. Christy doesn't have to talk about this. You're absolutely fucking right. Christy doesn't have to talk about this. But you know why it might be a good idea for Christy to talk about it is that Christy has inserted herself into a lot of fucking drama. Christy's made a lot of money talking about the downfall of the beauty community and the players that were in it. Robbie DeChristie has talked about how much money there was made to be in the beauty industry and the people that destroyed that for them, okay? Robbie DeChristie has talked about Colleen Ballinger just a month ago. Robbie DeChristie has talked about the 8-passenger whole situation. Robbie DeChristie doesn't have any problem talking about a lot of people that are horrible to children, okay? She's been an advocate for children for years and years and years. Robbie DeChristie she doesn't ever shy away from talking about drama. In fact, those were some of her most viewed videos, which is why she posts them at the end of the month, right before the AdSense month is done. Yep, I said it, and I've been told about that. And Christy better get ready, because there's a few people coming out making videos that are not drama channels, okay? That are people that know her behind the scenes. That might be why Christy hasn't come out with an apology yet, okay? It's because people... Oh, my husband, there he is. My husband just came home. He had an aesthetics event today, okay? Where they did, like, those machines that crunch abs on you, and he had all kinds of things like that. He was so excited. I don't care about all that kind of stuff. Somebody asked me the other day, because I said something about somebody was making some mean comment about Botox for me. And they said, have you ever heard of Botox? Yes, girl, I've had it. So it was like, can you tell us a story about you having Botox? I've shared it already on here. I've had Botox 2 or 3 times. I don't really remember how many times it's been. The first time I had it was like 6 weeks before, 60 weeks. 6 weeks before my wedding. And it was beautiful. It was fantastic. So that would have been 12 years ago. The second time I had it was about, I don't know, 6 to 8 months after that. And it was okay, but my eyebrows started to arch a little bit. The third time, I mean, it was literally like this. And I was like, I'm done. Like, I want to just age authentically. I'm a believer in aging authentically, having the white hair and all of it, okay? The wrinkles. I don't earn these wrinkles by talking about all these fools, okay? So anyway, somebody will be coming out and talking about Robbie DeChristie here in a little bit and telling some truths on Robbie DeChristie. They've been wanting to do this for years, but nobody's given them the opportunity, okay? Because nobody really knows what Christie's like behind the scenes. And their exact words to me were, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Because if people really knew who Christy was behind the scenes, they wouldn't support her so fully, okay? Because everything that she does is an act. So, I don't feel bad about making that video, okay? Now, if Christy wants to come out and address it, I will fully respond to that. And no, she doesn't have to. I ain't asking for it. I ain't telling her to. I'm just saying she wants to. She wants to ruin her career. She can't even post a picture on Instagram because she gets so many comments about it. She done had to edit out, she had to block my name, James Charles' name, off of her own channel because now people have to say this person, that person in the comments, okay? She's deleting comments left and right. Christy, why didn't you just come out and talk about this? Why are you so protective of James Charles? And this is the thing, right? These videos that she does all these huge, like, you know, let's talk about all the drama videos at the end of every month that garner her a lot of money because everybody wants to hear what Christy's opinion is. I wanted to hear what Christy's opinion was. You know? Those videos that garner her a lot of views and a lot of attention, well, she can't talk about those things anymore, okay? And for all of you out there that say, Christy, don't have to talk about this, trust me. Right now, okay? Peter Monn will be sitting on video when Christy wants to come out and talk about 15 other things and avoid James Charles. And I'll say, no, girl, that's not how we play this game. And I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? For all of you that want to do it. You guys out there that are saying those things to me are the same people that pressed us drama channels into a corner and said, you guys aren't going to talk about this, but you guys aren't going to talk about people in your same community. Fuck you with that, okay? And we did. And we did talk about it. And y'all came so hard for drama channels and demanded that we talk about videos. Demanded this and demanded that. None of us are demanding that Christy make a video. We're suggesting that. We were trying to help Christy save her career. You fans out there that are saying Christy don't need to talk about it, how's Christy's career doing right now? She can't post a video. She's not getting any views, okay? She can't post pictures on Instagram. She's hiding out. How's that working for her career? She's losing subscribers left and right. People are so over her. The people that are hanging on have said to me that they're hanging on to see how she responds to it. We were just trying to help her, okay? So for all of you out there that want to come for us and say she don't have to do anything, you're right. She don't have to do a fucking thing. Let me know how that works out for her. Call me up in 6 months and tell me how that's working out for her, okay? But anyway, this video is not about Robbie DeChristie. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I've gotten so far into this video now. My Lord. Anyway, what I wanted to say was this, okay? I ain't no Mr. Beast. That's how I got in that song. I got in that. Lord! People are like, you go off on tangents and, you know, talk about the most ridiculous stuff and you never get to the point. It is so true. It is so true. And if you can't handle it, let's get the fuck out of here, you know? But anyway, that's what I'm about, okay? But I just want to say this. I am no Mr. Beast, okay? I'm going to start a channel and then, you know, the next day have 10 million subscribers. I wish. That would make me so happy that, you know, people wanted to watch me that badly. But I'm happy. I feel blessed with the people that I do that have watched my videos. I even feel better now after I looked up some people's numbers. Because like I said, this is an old school drama channel. We're going to be looking at the Social Blade and some numbers today, okay? But before I get in that, I want to say, last night between like 8 and 9, I posted my video called Big Changes. And in the video, I announced that I was starting a 7th channel. And it's called, have I said this in this video? I don't think I have. But it's called Peter's Reality TV Recaps and Opinions. Oh my Lord! Fuck it, I am so excited, okay? I am so excited. This is my new venture. And then I also posted it on my vlog last night, right? Okay, so I'm going to be making my video, my first video over there, talking about all the things I'm going to watch. I got so many shows I'm going to watch. But let me just tell you right now where I'm at. I woke up today. Well, I mean, I woke up and it was lower than this because now it's gotten so far. But let's see where we're at right now. That channel is sitting at 1,850 subscribers. You guys, you have no idea how much this means to me, okay? There were so many people that were like, Peter, I love reality TV and I've been begging for your opinion for years. Like, that means so much to me because people have asked me for Real Housewives videos over here for a long time or Big Brother videos, right? And then there are people that are like, I don't even watch TV, and so, but I'm gonna still watch because I love you, which that just is unbelievable. Like, that means so much to me. And then there are people, this is my favorite comment, I don't even own a TV, but I'm gonna watch Peter. You're gonna be getting a TV, okay, because listen, you're gonna be getting so addicted to watching these reality I didn't know her either. Just keep it moving, okay, she was in her car. But anyway, y'all are like, Peter's so mean to his neighbors. Have you heard me talk to my neighbors? I'm like, don't even come for me and say it. You want a quick block? Be like, oh, Peter's so mean to his neighbors. I am so nicely to my neighbors. They know I'm joking, okay? Trust. Have you heard them? Have you heard them in the background? Have you heard me talking to them? They love me and I love them and we're a happy family. Do you remember that ridiculous TV show? I bet James Charles does. Anyway, so I just want to say it means so much to me that, I mean, overnight, I got like 1,800 subscribers, which I know some people isn't a lot, but like, I'm like, that is like the coolest thing. And to other people, that's like, that's huge. And that's not missed on me at all. Like, I haven't even posted a video yet, and I have that over there. Like, that's incredible for me. So, to me, that's incredible to me. So today or tomorrow, I'm going to be posting a video talking about what shows I'm talking. It's going to be kind of like my welcome video. Oh, what did I say? The grand opening video. That's what I was going to call it. I got to remember that. Hold on a second. I got to write this down. If I don't write this down, I'll forget it. Okay, hold on a second. The grand opening video. And then we're going to get into this other stuff. Okay. Do you remember how Jeffree Star left YouTube because there wasn't no money to be made on YouTube anymore? So we're going to talk about that in just a second. We're also going to kind of combine that with all these people coming and saying, when I talk about Daniel Prada, they're like, Peter, you're so jealous of Daniel Prada. He has such a huge following. Does he? We're going to talk about that. Peter, you're so jealous of Manny MUA. He has such a huge following. You want what he has. Does he? Or is he living beyond his means? Peter, you're so jealous of this person. You're so jealous of that person. So I thought we would just do a comparison study today, since people want to say I'm so jealous of this person or that person or whatever, okay? So we're going to do that. But before I do, I want to get into some huge, exciting announcements about Shane Dawson. Oh my gosh, she's still around? I'm so bored of her. Anyway, okay, so Jeffree Star posted, I don't even know what day this was, but he posted this thing on Instagram. This was like 2 weeks ago. Just got inspired to make one of the scariest mind-fucking videos I've ever made in my entire life. I'm so excited to film something like this again. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so scary. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is it? Oh my god, what's going to be so scary? Is it going to be you get some cakes of your feet? Is that what it is, girl? Is that what it is, girl? Okay? Are you gonna get those cakes that you had made of your face? Are you gonna have them made of your gnome feet? Listen, don't come for me and say I'm body shaming nobody either, okay? I got feet too. And I ain't even got that pretty of feet. Well, people tell me all the time, they're like, you have really pretty feet. I have people that tell me I have really pretty feet. I should start an OnlyFans. That's why the whole joke when Alex is like, we're starting an OnlyFans, it's called Feet. Peter's feet. Because of my feet, see? Oh my gosh, Shane Dawson, is that the scariest video ever? Is that you're starting to OnlyFans at your feet? We're going to have to watch your feet? No, thank you, ma'am. That is a subscription I will not, that is a magazine I will not be subscribing to, okay? Shane Dawson's feet. No, girl, Toe Jam Central, okay? I am not about all that. So anyway, he posted that about a week ago. Oh my God, it's the most scary. He always says that. This is the most scariest video that I've ever, girl, I thought you were coming out with a horror movie. Oh, and then people have said he can't film a horror video because of the writer's strike. I mean, like, you seriously, like, listen, I take the writer's strike very seriously, okay? But, like, you seriously cannot make this stuff up. Somebody said he said that in a video. This is a horror film that is going to have he and Morgan and Ryland, and because that's the only people that want to be around him anymore, okay? It's gonna be them and that videographer and maybe his brother, okay? It's gonna be them, and it's gonna be something that he writes at home at 2 o'clock in the morning, drinking 15, diet root beers, and then he's gonna put it on his channel. It's a YouTube movie, okay? Let's be for real. He ain't getting no financial backers off this horror movie and things like that, okay? Shane Dawson does not have a real great reputation in the movie industry. I don't know if you know that, okay? So, for those of you that don't, now you do, okay? Because he shit stalk people, and people know that, okay? That's not good business when you're, 35 years old. How old is Shane Dawson right now? Talking about people behind their backs and things like that. Let's look this up. Shane Dawson age. I don't even know how old he is. If I had to guess, based on his maturity level, no. But if I had to guess, I would say that Shane Dawson is, like, 32, maybe? Okay, so let's see. Shane Dawson age. Oh, 35. What's his birthday? I know everybody out there is like shouting at my screen. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't know. July. Oh, he just turned 35. So Shane Dawson is 5 years away from 40 and he still acts this way? Okay, girl. Shane Dawson is in things going, you don't have to buy my slime, but you have to buy my slime. You have to buy my slime at 35. Girl, we've been knowing we don't have to buy your slime, okay? She just put out some new merch about some... Listen, don't come for me and be like, she's not a she, and blah, 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 blah. I call everybody she's, okay? I've been doing it since I was 18 years old. Even my good Judy Tawny Jean, her husband Eric, I call she. I said, what is she doing sitting in there in that recliner watching the old Westerns in there? Oh, she even does it too. She'll be like, she loves them old Westerns. Don't come for me, okay? But anyway... Shane Dawson is close to 40, and he is still doing these, girl, I know y'all are like, well, you're 51. Well, you're right, I guess. I am begging people to buy my slimes on Instagram stories. Ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, so Shane Dawson, hold on a second. Let me get back to my receipts. Whitney, whatever you want. He then posts up here, okay, just filmed the craziest thing. Okay. Can we go back and watch my Shane Dawson videos of how many times he said this in the last year? Every video, and I looked, and he's filming a video about every 2 months, okay? Just filmed the craziest thing I filmed for a conspiracy video since 2019. I really hope I don't get sued. Gonna start editing, wish me luck, okay? Now, y'all know I'm keeping this receipt, okay? Because if that video isn't something that he can possibly get sued over... Seriously, I'm calling him out as the biggest fucking fraud in the entire world, okay? Shane Dawson, you are so worried about your career, and you should be so proud. I'm so proud that overnight I got 1,800 subscribers. I think that is cool. I think that is so cool that many people want to watch my videos. I think it's so cool that 400 to 500, 600 people a day watch my Peterisms videos where I'm reading meditations. I love that. And that people will say, you're really helping me, thank you. I'm reading a meditation and responding to it, okay? But you're not happy with 1.3 million views on a video, so you got to change the title 15 times, okay, and the thumbnail 15 times, and you got to do all this ridiculous marketing and say, this is, do you realize, I mean, I could go back in and fact check my receipts, every video that you have filmed in the last year is your craziest video, okay? This is not the first time that you've come out and said you're going to get sued. If you're doing this for marketing, you're not good at marketing, okay? It's getting lazy and it's getting boring. So I want to see a conspiracy video where there is an actuality that you could have possibly been sued. Because if not, I'm going to call you out so hard. And people are going to be like, oh, he's just joking. He's just joking. Yeah, and you people saying that he's just joking are the first ones that are going to run over there and watch that fucking video, that ridiculous video. Because he might get sued. Oh my God, over what? Like in the series when the police were outside, but you never saw the police outside. And all, oh my God, are those police outside? Who's outside our door? But you never saw nobody outside the door. Fake. He fakes everything. Just like when he and Jeffree Star were responding to Toddy Westbrook's video. Hey, Shane, why don't you come out in a video and dispute me on this, okay? First of all, you acted like that was the day that that video went up, number one, that y'all just happened to be sitting around, okay? Number two, that was actually like a week or two later, wasn't it? And number three, you showed Toddy's video in the film, or in the series, but y'all weren't really actually watching Toddy's video, were you? You were actually watching James Charles' video. But you edited it to make it look like you were watching Toddy's video. That's the truth, girl, okay? So why you want to come out and dispute me? Why don't you come out and fucking dispute me? You're a fraud and you're a fake. And you painted the picture that way to get out of this whole thing that Shane Dawson won't address drama, okay? And that was how you address drama. And this is how you painted the picture, okay? To favor it to your side. You're a fake, you're a phony, and you're a fraud, okay? And if that video right there doesn't come out and say, I want you to show back evidence of filming that video of y'all sitting around there in that contrived scene that y'all just happen to be sitting around, and oh, Toddy's video just happens to go up, okay? Girl, well, I want to see that background evidence. Here's my male guy coming out here. He is so nice. I love him so much. Oh, he's singing some music and stuff like that. Okay, so let's get into this other stuff that I want to talk about right here. Oh, this was interesting. I watched this TikTok, this short that somebody done sent me, and it was this one lawyer. Her name was the creator's attorney, and she goes in here and talks about like what will happen to Colleen Ballinger. And what's interesting about it is that she says, like, will Colleen Ballinger go to jail possibly, or will she not? She goes, it really all depends on Trisha Paytas' nudes, okay? And that if Trisha Paytas, like if she were to pursue it, or if these victims would press charges and go to the police and show them evidence that Trisha Paytas had sent them the nudes, then they would have to decide whether or not they were going to press charges and turn it over to the DA, okay? And then the DA would investigate it. So I guess, and maybe I'm wrong, this is just one attorney's opinion, but she was very smart in talking about all this kind of stuff. Her opinion is that it really comes all the way down to just Trisha Paytas' nudes when you want to talk about. So that's what I'm wondering, if why Colleen Ballinger is like apologizing to Trisha Paytas and being so careful, because she knows that the one thing that can send her up the river, okay, is those nudes of Trisha Paytas's. So Trisha Paytas really holds all the cards of Colleen Ballinger, or the victims if they have the pictures, you know. So it'll be interesting. You know, now these people are coming out and saying that who was that? Corey DeSoto, I think, was sending pictures to group chats and putting their faces on Trisha Paytas' nudes and things like that. Adam McIntyre talked about that. Oh, my Lord. Okay. So, do y'all remember how Jeffree Star said that there's no money to be made on YouTube anymore? And y'all tell me about how jealous I am of people. So I just thought that we would go into Social Blade and we would just have a little look on Social Blade, okay? Because y'all want to talk about how jealous I am of all these people's views, okay? So let's go in here and let's look at my views for the month. So here, I'm pulling them all the way up here, okay? So here's my, I don't know, you can't see it on here, but here's my views for the month right now. I am currently, I am sitting at, and this is not my best month, okay? I am currently sitting at 1,057,000 views, okay? As of Saturday, September 16th. So, since y'all want to, remember that, okay? 1,057,000 views, okay? Since y'all want to say, and I have a score rating on Social Blade for my channel of a B, okay? So since y'all want to say that I'm so jealous of these people because they do so much better than me, now I ain't got no makeup brands and all that kind of stuff, but trust, okay? I'm coming out with some merch that's going to say boring turds on it. I'm coming out with some merch that's going to, I'm going to come out with some of my own fans, okay? I need to find I need to find a company that makes fans that wants to work with me, because I want to have my slogans on my fans, okay? Trash is good, but wouldn't it be so much better if it said boring turd? I think that would be so fantastic, wouldn't it? You know? Or cussing is my first language. Or get fucked. If it said get fucked, would y'all not buy that? Oh my god, I would live for that all day long. So anyway, I know everybody's like, Beast! Well, I mean, Alyssa Edwards, that was her thing. I stole that from her, right? Beast! Nothing's original on this channel, okay? Not even get fucked. I mean, I've been told that so many times in my life. If you haven't been told to get fucked at least once in your life, you ain't living, okay? Let's just be for real. So anyway, all these people, I ain't got no makeup brains, but I'm coming out. I'm coming out with all the new merch. Trust me, I'm probably making more money than the fools are making. So anyway, all these people want to tell me about how jealous I am of all these people. Okay, let's talk about how jealous I am of these people, okay? By the way, just to put this in perspective, I went and I looked at my vlog channel. The camera stopped. My vlog channel is sitting at 124,391 views, okay, for the month. And I have got a B- rating on that channel. So let's just keep that in perspective. 134,000 views on my vlog channel, okay? My vlog channel that has, does it say on here how many subscribers I have? That has 42.6 thousand subscribers. 42,000, almost four, we'll round it up to be fair, 43,000 subscribers. I'm getting on there 124,000 views a month. Okay. So let's go in here and let's look at some people. Rylan Vlogs, okay, is sitting at, hold on a second. He is sitting at 1.49 views a month. So he's only getting 400,000 more views a month than me. I'm just putting this in perspective for all of you out there that want to say, I'm so jealous of these people. Rylan Vlogs is here, and I'm like here, okay? Just saying. We're pretty much on the same playing ground, okay? Now, Shane Dawson does pretty well for not really ever posting videos on his main channel. In fact, for the month, he's sitting at 3.3 million views, okay? But in perspective, he's on his main channel, Shane Dawson has, hold on a second, 19.2 million views. I have 235,000 subscribers, and he's getting 2 million more views a month than me. Just to put this in perspective, I looked up Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has something like, well, here, I'll look it up for you, because it's ridiculous. I could not believe it. It's like a billion. It's like 1.7 billion or something like that. Just to put this in perspective for you, okay? Mr. Beast is sitting at 1.7 billion views already in the month of September, okay? Just to put that in perspective for you. So you can see, and when I tell you James Charles' numbers here in a second, you'll see that Shane Dawson and I are actually a lot closer than people want to act like we are, okay? So, Shane Dawson's at 3.3 million. Okay, so then let's go over here and let's look at who's the next person. Joy Graceffa. Joy Graceffa is saying about where Shane Dawson is, but he posts regularly, okay? Shane Dawson doesn't. He's at 3.1 million subscribers. So Joy Graceffa is not a whole lot bigger than I am, okay? Just to put this in perspective, there are drama commentary channels that are getting more than this. That are getting 4, 5, 6, 7 million views a month, right? Toddy Westbrook is sitting at 2.6 million views, okay? Jaclyn Hill, 831,000 views. So for all of you out there that are like, well, I mean, she don't post videos to save her life, even though she loves doing makeup so much. Oh my Lord, she's gonna have the Holy Ghost. He's gonna come for us. Oh my Lord, Miss Toddy, he's gonna come for us. Get fucked. Anyway, Jaclyn Hill gets 831,000 views a month. Okay, now when y'all are like, why are you bringing this up? Because y'all want to talk about these highly lives that they live and stuff like that. Okay, Jaclyn Hill is making less money a month than I am on YouTube, okay? I'm living in a 1,200 square foot condo in the middle of Indianapolis, okay? I don't live high on life, let's just be for real. Jaclyn Hill's got Birkins and all kinds of bullshit coming out of her ass, alright? Where's she making her money? Well, off of that, probably none of them closed businesses that she got, off of Jaclyn Cosmetics that she's only paid to be a front person for. So, it's got to be from her affiliate links that she doesn't disclose. Is it now coming full circle to you why it's so important that Jaclyn Hill must disclose? Do you guys not see that? Like, it's a major part of her income, and she does not do it. So, you know, 36 links that she had on. And I went and looked at that video the other day, and every single link was an R-Style link, okay? It was an affiliate link. And she didn't disclose one of those on there appropriately. Not one. She literally, by the FTC, could be fined $50,000 for every single link on there. She doesn't care. She gonna care when people start turning her over. Because I've been thinking about it. Okay, so let's go on to the next person. Trisha Paytas, she don't do too bad. She's sitting at 3.4, so she's getting more than Shane Dawson, but she posts regularly, right? Okay. Daniel Prada. Now, I have to tell you, when I came for Daniel Prada for supporting James Charles, I have never in my life had so many people say, I am jealous of Daniel Prada. Can somebody explain to me what I am jealous of Daniel Prada? I do not want Daniel Prada's life. Before he was problematic, I thought he was a nice guy. You know, I was like, oh, he like redecorates houses 10,000 times. He's like Annie Mae, and he keeps on redecorating his house so many times, and he's got these gardens and stuff like that, and blah, 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 whatever, and okay, it is whatever, who'd care, right? But like, okay, he seems like a nice guy. But the thing that I always remember in the back of my mind is if you ever watched Daniel Prada on Twitter before he like left Twitter because he couldn't handle the heat because he was getting called out about Colleen Ballinger, he said it was that just like he'd been thinking about it for a long time. That's complete bullshit, Daniel. We all know it's bullshit. Okay, we all know it's bullshit, just like your clickbait titles that you say, saying goodbye to a friend. Don't talk about Colleen Ballinger in there, do you, girl? Haven't talked about her since you unfollowed her. Okay? But you came out and you said you left Twitter because you've been thinking about it for a long time because it's toxic. Daniel Prada, you have been one of the most toxic people on Twitter. The horrible shit that you have said about people on Twitter, like you don't take any responsibility for that. Okay, girl. Okay. But anyway, all these people came out when I would start talking about Daniel Prada because, you know, the Daniel Joey Graceffa super fans, even though they've been broken up for 12 years, you know. Y'all, they aren't getting back together and they were never together to begin with. Sue me. I'm making the craziest video in the world and I might get sued over. Peter Monn versus the Januals. Sue me. Want to know who I'll be summons into my court trial for that? Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson, Gabby Hanna. On my side, okay? Just saying. Fake relationship. Okay. But anyway, all these people are like, you're so jealous of Daniel Prada and his views and following on YouTube. Okay, so Daniel Prada has 347,000 subscribers on YouTube. That channel that he got because he was Joey Graceffa's boyfriend. So he has more than 200,000 more subscribers than me. He gets he's getting 183,000 views a month. And he posts pretty consistently, like every week, every 2 weeks, right? Not as consistently as me. But he's getting the amount of views that I'm getting on my vlog. Daniel Prada must have got some settlement from Joey Graceffa for being his fake boyfriend from so many years, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, how is he living in that amazing house in Hollywood Hills on 183,000 views a month, okay? If y'all knew what I made on my vlog, I don't make no money on my vlog. He ain't making no money on this YouTube channel, okay? He's making money on them affiliate links that he don't disclose. And he's making money on all this. This is the thing, right? These are why giving people platforms is important to them, okay? Because people go over here, sponsors go over here and they look and they go, well, he's got 347,000 subscribers. Like, he must have some pull. They don't look at the fact that he ain't getting no views, okay? So they give him a sponsorship and they pay him $50,000. But we're going to get to James Charles in a second because y'all want to say that James Charles, it doesn't matter if these people support him and give him a platform, right? Now, Robbie DeChristie, she's sitting at 594,000 views for the month. So she's, I don't know what she did before, but she can't post right now. Now, Manny MUA, that everybody tells me I'm so jealous of. I'm so jealous of Manny MUA. Oh, my God. I'm so jealous of Manny MUA. He has, okay, let's just put this in perspective, okay? Now, don't forget, I got 235,000 subscribers on my channel, okay? And he has 4.85 million. He's got 4.6 million more subscribers than I got on my channel, okay? He is pulling in 734,000 views a month. Now, he done got that Lunar Beauty bullshit, okay? So I grant him that. But he's got 734,000 views a month. I'm getting a million. Over a million, okay? So he's getting less views a month than I am. That'd be like me putting out a makeup brand. Who's buying this makeup, girl? Who's buying? What's interesting about this is when you go to look at Laura Lee, okay? And this will show you where Manny MUA, and this is why our job is important, okay? This is where it'll show you that Manny MUA and his close alliance with James Charles and his defending Colleen Ballinger has really screwed the pooch for Manny MUA. Because when you go over to his Good Judy, Laura Lee's channel, who posts pretty much the same as him over there, and she's got the same amount of subscribers, 4.6 million views. Remember when she did that cheeseburger picture where she passed 5 million views? Oh, bless her heart, honey. Okay, she's getting 2.5 million views a month. Why is Manny MUA getting 700,000? She's posting 2.5 or getting 2.5 million. Well, the public perception of Laura Lee and Manny MUA must be much different. So then I want to get into this whole thing about Jeffree Star coming out and saying there ain't enough views. Okay, where is James Charles? I had James Charles on here. Hold on a second. I was sworn I screenshot James Charles. Where is it? I guess I didn't. Well, here, we'll pull it up. So anyway, I want to talk about this thing where Jeffree Star said that well, he said a lot about James Charles, but he said there was no money to be made on YouTube anymore, okay? Well, actually, I want to look up Jeffree Star first. I swear to God I had all this stuff screenshot. So let me look up Jeffree Star first, because Jeffree Star, oh, I did have the screenshot, okay? Now, I was talking to a friend about this last night. The thing is, you can't see how many views a month Jeffree Star's getting. And the reason that you can't, even though he's not posting on YouTube anymore, okay? Like, that's important to note, that Jeffree Star is not posting anymore on YouTube. If he was, then, well, and he's still making money by not posting, right? Okay. When you go over here and you look, he was getting 50 to 100,000 views a video, okay? And in the last, I mean, because he says he's not coming back to YouTube or whatever, he might someday. In the last 30 days, he's lost 100,000 subscribers, okay? What's interesting, the reason why you can't tell how many views he's getting in a month, I don't know if you can see this or not. No, but do you see that? Red, 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 green, okay? It's because, and I don't know what this is about, but on the 13th of September, Jeffree Star deleted 33,712,841 views off of his channel. So he took down multiple videos. I don't know what those videos are. I'll let you guys know that, right? But do you remember Jeffree Star said he left because there wasn't no money to be made on YouTube no more? Okay. And everybody's calling out James Charles. And James Charles, like, why does he have a platform? I don't follow James Charles anymore. I don't watch James Charles. I don't buy his makeup, all this kind of stuff. And everybody's like, how's he even surviving? Because he's a predator and all these people. And I sit here and I talk about how important it is to talk about the people that protect him. Okay? Because when you're giving him a view, it gives him power. And everybody's like, that's not true. It doesn't matter if they support him. Because when Manny's out places and people that love Manny are like, well, if Manny likes James, I should go watch James, or I like Manny. People are like, we have minds of our own. You do and you don't, okay? You do and you don't. Because interestingly enough, when I went and I looked at Manny's videos and I looked at his most popular videos that he was getting millions of views on, his most popular videos were with Jeffree Star, hands down, okay? As a theme on his channel. And you guys ate that whole friendship up. Okay? So you do and you don't have minds of your own. Because you're like, oh, we love Jeffree Star. And the same people that love Jeffree and Manny love Jeffree and Shane. Okay? It's the same people. So no, you really don't have minds of your own. Okay? A lot of you. Now, some of you out there do. And I think that you're good thinkers. I'm proud of you. No, really, I am, okay? Because some of the comments on here, I'm like, wow, like, these people are saying really intelligent things, you know? And the people that are just like, yeah, I unfollowed them immediately. Like, that was like a no-brainer to me. Why is it so hard? I don't really understand why it is so hard, okay? To just unfollow somebody that is so problematic for James Charles that did something illegally and came out and claimed it. It's so disgusting to me that people even want to make excuses for that. Like, I don't know what world you live in, but it's unbelievable to me, right? So let's just put this out there for you, okay? So I went over to James Charles' channel, and I honestly thought, James Charles probably gets, I mean, he posts like once a week, right? James Charles probably gets, if I had to guess, I don't know, 3-4 million views a month. I think people will still watch him and stuff like that. Jeffree Star said, nope, there's no views on YouTube anymore. Ain't nobody watching YouTube, so nobody's getting views. There's nobody being made on YouTube. James Charles, for the month of September so far, 23,637,871 views. Just to put this in perspective for you, okay? And I just want to tell you that Social Blade is always off by like hundreds of thousands of dollars. But it says that that equals to $5,900 to $94,000 to $6,000, okay? I'm telling you right now, 23 million views is about $500,000 to $1 million for a month, period, in the story. So James Charles is getting, he has 23 million subscribers. He's getting as many views as he has subscribers on his channel, okay? And he's making $500,000 to $1 million a month on YouTube. And Jeffree Star said there was no money to be made on YouTube anymore, and he was getting those similar views. James Charles is not getting the same amount of views he was getting before. I don't even know like what his views were, like insanity, when he was getting 10 and 16 million views a video. But he's still getting 23 million views a video or a month, right? Okay. So when people want to say that supporting these people don't matter, and people want to ask, why has YouTube, who demonetized James Charles, continued to allow him to have a platform? I think that's a good question. When the Cosmopolitan article came out and said that he's doing the exact same thing on social media that he was doing before, okay? And YouTube's letting him get away with it, and Instagram's getting away with it, and Manny MUA's letting him get away with it, and Laura Lee's letting him get away with it, and Daniel Prater's letting him get away with it, and all these people are letting him get away with it, okay? And they're supporting him. And don't tell me that the man does not have some power. And yes, he is a man. He is not a boy. Okay? Don't tell me that the man, the grown man, does not have some power. Okay? When he is getting 23 million views on YouTube. And no, I am not jealous of that, because I, in no way, want any part in the life of James Charles. Okay? I think he is a disgusting human being. But don't for 1 second tell me that we should forget about this, or we should move on, or it doesn't matter, okay? These are the views that he's getting on YouTube. If you even saw the views that he's getting on TikTok, it would be unbelievable to you. This is a self-proclaimed predator out there with a lot of power. And when I compared his situation to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, people were like, how can you even compare it? 23 million views on YouTube, even more on TikTok, and a huge following on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. But you don't think that's scary, okay? The amount of hurt and harm that he could do out there, because he hasn't changed and grown, and he has demonstrated that in his own words in that Cosmopolitan article. And people want me to shut up about it. Like, this is really serious, you guys. I make jokes about Shane Dawson coming out with the scariest video in the entire world, okay? And yeah, Shane Dawson has done some problematic stuff, right? I don't give him a free pass on that by any means. But Shane Dawson coming out and marketing a video that's going to be some scary stuff, that's just me poking fun. I know that people that love Shane Dawson and still stand by him will watch it, and they'll think it is scary. You know, and they'll live for it. And that's okay. And I think Shane Dawson has done some problematic things too. But, and listen, you know, kill me at the cross for this one. Shane Dawson has said some horrible things. And I know y'all want to, this is not going to be a popular opinion. I just know it isn't, okay? But he didn't do it what James Charles did, period, in the story. And yet James Charles still has this huge platform. And people are like, just move on, just forget about it. I'm starting to think maybe it is time for me to move on, because I ain't having no fun talking about it, and the reality is, I don't think a lot of people care about it. And the next time that somebody is hurt by James Charles, and this is why I never wanted to talk about this dark stuff over here to begin with, okay? Because the reality is, the Colleen Ballingers and the James Charles, because of all the support that they have from their super fandoms, and the people like Manny MUA and Laura Lee and Daniel Prater and all these people that go to their launches, Michaela Nagara having this to her wedding, All these people, okay, this is why it is so important when you say a follow doesn't mean anything. The fuck it doesn't mean anything, okay? Your follow of these people means something. It's one follow. That follow equals, that subscription is the one that is getting these people like Daniel Prada that have no views, $50,000 to $100,000 sponsorships, and letting them to continue to do the things that they're doing, okay? So if you weren't subscribing to James Charles, and I'm not subscribing to James Charles, and Manny Mue wasn't showing up to his launch, and Michaela Nogueira wasn't inviting him to his wedding, okay, and all these, and Jaclyn Hill wasn't shouting out his new products in her video, and all these people weren't endorsing him and supporting him, James Charles would be sitting over here by himself, and people would be like, nobody supports James Charles, so we probably shouldn't support James Charles. And James Charles would naturally lose his platform. And quite frankly, I think that's what should happen. Because then he can't hurt anybody anymore. Y'all went fucking crazy, okay? Y'all went fucking crazy about every situation in the world that's gone this way. But for James Charles, some of you out there can sit there and look the other way and make excuses for it. I just don't understand it. And the reason why I think there's no point in talking about it anymore is because I really think that nobody really cares. And then James Charles will hurt. Not the next time if it happens. The next time when it happens. And when that does, everybody will go crazy. Can you believe James Charles did it again? Absolutely. Because lessons are repeated until they are learned. And he's learned nothing from this. And it's obvious. In his own words in the Cosmopolitan article, he's still asking people for IDs. So fine, don't demand that these people come out and talk about it. Don't demand that these people distance themselves from him. Don't demand that these people take a stand. Don't demand that these people do the right thing. Keep on putting money in their pockets. And then you know who you're supporting. But I can't support that. I just can't. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.